We welcome you back another day, and we are really glad you are with us. Going to try to have a little more fun today. I know it has been a difficult week for everyone, and we understand that. Certainly, these are interesting times in our nation, to say the least, and in the world, for that matter. So we are going to try to move forward a little bit. Brent Musburger joins us to cheer us all up. Brent, we need to smile, and we thought you would be the best one in America, maybe the world, to call. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Paul. It's just a year ago, and, for decades before that, on Thursday, you would be cheering as the first shot went up in the NCAA Tournament. Throughout Thursday and Friday and on into the weekend in Las Vegas, third busiest weekend of the entire year. And now, of course, Las Vegas basically a ghost town. I think that much thanks to the National Football League, we still have free agency to talk about, and names will be out. I will say, and perhaps I can get a smile from some of your great listeners over this. I just have to say that Tom Brady went to unbelievable lengths to protect that TB12 copyright that he has. You know what I mean?
I do.
So perhaps we can all get a little smile of that. Obviously, thoughts and prayers go out to our healthcare workers. This is the greatest nation in the world when it comes to healthcare doctors and nurses and all those people who are putting themselves at great risk throughout this pandemic, and we certainly wish them nothing but the best. And obviously here, I don't have to tell you, sports, huge business, but it also, for many people, is a huge distraction and takes them away from the problems of daily life, and now we don't have that to turn to. But I want to pass along, there is still one league that's operating, and that is Aussie Rules Football. It's still going on, okay, and they have reduced the time of their quarters. I guess they fatigue they feel must be a problem. So William Hill, a sports book with the big app in Nevada, Paul, they put out over-unders like they do on the Aussie Rules Football. And I have one friend who follows Aussie Rules Football, used to live down in Australia, and he said, Brent, I've got a 9-teamer. I said, you got a 9-teamer on what? He said, Aussie Rules Football. I took all the unders. They don't know they've reduced the time frame, so we'll see how that works out.
Let's get back to your calls at 855-242-7285, and Cody is up next. Hey, Cody.
My message is going to be real quick. It's about this virus, and it's about for the younger generation. I'm 28 years old, Paul. I love to have a good time. I love to go to the beach. I love to go to the lake. I love to go to the bar. I like to go to the club. I like to go all over the place, man. But you know what? I ain't going to leave my house. I ain't going to go anywhere. And the reason being is you can't just think about yourself in this situation. You got to think about others. And I'm an apprentice electrician. I've been doing it for about 5 years. And my lead guy that I work under is an electrician. He's 63 years old. He smokes about a pack a day. So what happens if I go to the beach to Panama City this weekend, like I'd love to? I probably would be if it wasn't for this. And I go and I catch this virus, and I come back to work, and I pass this on to him. I'll be fine. The experts are telling me at 28 years old, if I caught this, I got a 99.8% chance of being perfectly fine. So what should I be afraid of, right? Well, how well do you think I'm going to sleep at night if I come back to work? Because I have to work. I can't stay home from work. I'm single at 28 years old. I have to make every paycheck I can make. How do you think I'm going to sleep at night if the guy that's taught me everything I know about what I use to make a living is in the ground now because of my own selfishness and stupidity? People got to think about others as well. Think about your parents. Think about your grandparents. Think about the older generation. Think about your neighbor. Now is not the time to be thinking about what you want to do. I have nothing to be afraid of. I'm not scared of this virus at all. But I'm not going to go and get it because I'm not going to take the risk of passing it on to somebody that it can be a lethal threat to. Everybody needs to think about it in that manner. And I think if you do think about it that manner as a young person, maybe it'll bring a little bit more light to the situation, make you think about the health of others a little bit more than your own.
Cody, I want to thank you because you have opened my own eyes, and I think people across this country. So You be well, be safe, and hope you keep working, and love to hear from you again.